Let's get ready to rumble!
This episode is brought to you by FairDesk, a crypto derivatives trading platform founded by 6 former Binance execs and 3 former Morgan Stanley architects. FairDesk is a company focused on building a platform that enables traders to profit from both rising and falling markets. Sign up today and CB will credit you up to $600 in trading funds. For more information, visit fairdesk.com, link in the description below.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis with yours truly, Crypto Blood. What's going on, people? Hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome to another show. Let's give a round of applause to myself. If nobody else, you gotta love yourself first, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta love yourself first. Shout out to people who love me even more than my normal, regular subscribers. Kenton Smith in the building. Take a shot for him. Thank you for tuning in. He's a YouTube Premium member. Let's go down the list of some other people here. Conrad is in the building. He said, I missed that Dave East song. Yo. The Dave East song is only for Bloodlytics. That is my theme song for Bloodlytics. It will be played maybe later tonight. I got to do a weekend review of last week's performance. Wisdom Bar is in the building. Lick a shot for him, another YouTube Premium member. Jason Lenz here with us as well. Crocodile Dundee, JoJo Wave, Puddles, S. Doyle. I appreciate each and every one of you. What's going on, man? Salute to you as well, my G. Salute to you as well. Ill Cryptmatic, can't forget him. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. So look, got some stuff to talk about today, ladies and gents. I know you saw the thumbnail. OFAC, can't stop, won't stop. Tornado Cash, we get down, baby. We get down. Can't stop us, baby. They can't stop us. We're gonna take a look at some stats. go over some articles, or an article regarding Tornado Cash. I'm also going to take a look at some other stuff regarding Gemini, Barry Silbert, drama heating up. We got some Twitter news coming out, ladies and gents. I mean, it's going to be a packed episode, so please stick around to the end. Hit the thumbs up for me. We got 31 people in the building right now. Jump on that stage, guys, and smack that thumbs up like Chris was talking about your wife or husband or lover, whatever, whatever you want to call yourself. But yeah, get up there, guys. 31 people in the building right now. We should have 31 thumbs up. All right. So to kick it off really quickly, Crypto Neek said 600 ETH beat something. I don't know what you mean by that one, bro. Help me out on that. So we're gonna start off though, guys, with Bloodlytics. You guys already know it's shill time. Bloodlytics.com, making those trades, getting some volatility, so we're making money going into the new year. Starting the new year off right. Last year did very well. You can see the yearly performance for each of these pairs here. Bitcoin 82% in profits, 120% in profits for Ethereum, and 80% in profits for Binance versus USDT. We are now trading MATIC in the alpha system, so that is rolling, and we'll roll out in the next couple of weeks for the live version of Bloodlytics. But you can take advantage of the trades in the alpha system right now if you would like. If you're a part of the Bloodlytics crew, lifetime membership sold out, sorry, but you can take advantage of the 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month subscription, guys. And for 6 and 12-month subscriptions, to get 50% off that or those two subscriptions, all you got to do is click the link in the description below, deposit at least $1,000 to get started trading, and send me your UID number from Fairdesk after signing up with that link, and I will actually generate you a promo code worth 50% off either of those subscriptions. So do that today. Don't let the new year get past you without making an active position in crypto. There's no more being lazy, ladies and gents. Not saying you don't have your bag that you just long-term investing, of course, but listen, you can't just rely on that, man. I'm telling you, it's a new day. This last bear market, where we're still in it, but as we come out of this bear market, you will see it is not going to be the same as the last bull market. So keep that in mind. Also, Rumble in the Jungle with me, please, over at rumble.com. My two Satoshis. I will drop a link in the chat room right now for that. We got 87 followers. I want to get that to 100. So please go follow me over there for uncensored content. I'll be posting all uncensored content that I can't put on YouTube over there. So you don't want to miss that. In addition to all the content I put on YouTube. So you'll get extra content essentially over there on Rumble. So make sure you guys go follow me there. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well. Twitter is where I'm actually most active. So I don't know if you guys know that, but definitely if you want to hit me up, communicate with me throughout the day, I am there mostly on Twitter. All right. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoBlood_. Now, shout out to our man Omar Bam. Never had him on my channel. He's never been on my channel. I've never been on his channel, but I know him behind the scenes for many years, literally since 2017. I saw this tweet pop up just about 3 hours ago. He said, I had a bit of a mental health episode earlier in the year due to crypto, life, stress, YouTube, and had a situation in court, which is now dealt with. Feeling so relieved and grateful. Take care of yourselves, guys. Nootropics, stress, and crypto are a dangerous combination. Nootropics? God. You sure you weren't taking Adderall or something, brother? Nootropics? What kind of nootropics were you taking? I'm just saying. But yeah, shout out to him. Mental health, I guess, is a serious thing, for sure. But he was definitely having some issues when I saw him last in Miami, man. My man was like off the rails, and I was just like, stepped to the side and talked to Rice about it. I'm like, man, what's going on with Omar? Like, he's going ham right now for no reason. You know, he was getting real philosophical, like he was sipping on that brown. You know how us black people get when we sip on that brown, we want to get all philosophical. But I'm glad he's doing better. Shout out to him. And Happy New Year to him as well. R.A. Daniel said, yeah, Dave, East goes. Big up, Blood. Yes, sir. Thank you, R.A. Daniel, for tuning in. Shack Attack. No doubt, no doubt. Alexander said, I was wondering what happened to him. Yeah, man, he's off the rails, man. I don't know what happened. Seems like he's doing better now, though, so that's very good. Word of the day. Discontent, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, discontent. That means a lack of contentment. So you got to know what contentment means first. A dissatisfaction with one's circumstances. So, hey, let's see if we can, or you in the chat room, can integrate discontent in today's live stream. I know you can. You guys do the best with those words. Let's go. I've just followed you on Twitter. Thank you, man. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about my Twitter. So, appreciate you following me there. And definitely hit me up there if you ever need anything, want to talk, want to know my suggestions or comments about something. I'm there. Mr. Sakila in the building. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty. Forex Factory, you know what time it is tomorrow. I think will be a decent day for us as far as economic activity. Not tomorrow, Thursday. I'm sorry. So tomorrow's a quiet day. Thursday, again, is going to be your CPI, month-to-month, year-to-year, and core CPI. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So watch out for that on Thursday. And then Friday, we do have the 13th. That is 10 a.m. preliminary U of M consumer sentiment report. That's pretty huge. So we'll see what the consumer is talking about, how they're feeling right now in these streets. So those 2 days, Thursday and Friday, just be aware of. Friday is the 13th, so Freddy Cougar is coming for you. Don't be too afraid. R.A. said, my woman is discontent. I just need my bags to pop. Damn! Feel bad for you, R.A., man. Let's get it together, baby. You got to be the top G. You got to be the top G for these women, man. The Middle Journey. Hey, Blood. Good to see you, too, as well. Middle Journey. Almost dropped my damn chocolate there. Sorry about that. Let's look at the stock market. So, green day across the board. Dow Jones up 0.5%. S&P up almost 0.75%. Or 3/4. NASDAQ up a whole 1%. Russell 2K up a whole 1.5%. So, green days, why? I have no clue. I mean, the stock market, Wall Street is just delusional. They got to make up a reason. So, CNBC says here, stocks rise slightly as investors look to next inflation report and earnings, which I told you guys, we got inflation reports coming out. That's Thursday. And they say earnings season, but come on now. We're going to talk about another company making massive layoffs. Earnings. You won't see earnings looking good this quarter because the layoffs are happening this quarter. And, you know, earnings are looking back one quarter. So you're seeing the layoffs because their earnings from last quarter are probably horrible. So you're going to see that reflected in the stock market. Vegas free baller in the building. Thanks for tuning in. I run a mental health company, very serious to those that it affects. I agree. But I don't agree with pharma, big pharma initiative in treating mental health. There are better ways to do it. All right, so let's take a look at the first article, guys. And actually, no, I don't know why I continually do this, but I did it again. We're going to go back, make sure I don't do this time, and do the technical analysis on the My Two Satoshi chart at the beginning, like I normally do, not toward the middle or end of the episode. So as you guys can see, we did yesterday while filming, while live, we were right here. And what did I say? I said, this is a good area. Mark my word. You guys know what I said. Go back and watch yesterday's episode if you missed it. I think it was probably toward the middle of the episode where I had to double back and do my technical analysis for you guys on Bitcoin. So I said, good area for you to buy because it's a very low risk, bigger reward zone. We're at the top of the channel. So if we dipped into the channel, you would know to sell, and that's not a lot of, not far from that region. So I'm not telling you what to do, but I hope you did do something from yesterday's video. And that something was buy, because I clearly said this was a low risk trade here. So as you guys can see, we did bottom out. I can extend this channel outward a little bit. Bada boom, bada bing. Like that. So as you see, I think at this point, I don't see any resistance for us until really right here. If we can get, we have gotten past here pretty much, but just getting past this region where we are right now would be good. The next area of resistance would be the 18,200 or 300 region, which I think is where we're headed. So not a bad trade there. I mean, you're talking about roughly as a target 6% to the upside, which is huge, especially if you're actively trading and trading on just a little bit of margin. You're going to make good gains there if we continue this move up. As far as Bloodlytics, we're still cracking trades on them. Bitcoin versus USDT. We've been kind of going back and forth, but we had a big trade over the weekend where we went long on Bitcoin Sunday evening into Monday and sold or went short, and we toggled kind of back and forth the last 2 days, or last day I should say, a toggle, but we finally got it right earlier early this morning at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard. We did a long trade there. Now with Ethereum, good googly moogly, we went long on Ethereum back on over the weekend on Sunday at around 10:30 a.m. Sunday, okay? And we've been riding it all the way. Took some profits here just Sunday night going into Monday, but I mean ultimately we're up in the green zone of about 5.5%. So we haven't seen the move in Bitcoin yet. Ethereum is ahead of itself, and I think Bitcoin will catch up. Now, the granddaddy of them all, ladies and gentlemen, is our Binance trade, which we entered last Monday. So we've been in this trade for about 2 weeks. Just about. Not 2 weeks at all. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. 8 days. We've been in this trade for 8 days here. But at this trade, we're up 13%. 13%. At one point, even higher than that. Probably about 15% at its peak. But we're deep in the money. Bloodlytics.com. Check us out. Love said Phoenix won't let you see your trailing stop on the chart now. When they start doing that, I don't know. I don't trade on Phoenix. Not sure about that one, bro. But somebody else who trades over there, let us know. Lots of layoffs happening at the moment. Yes, they are. We are in the abusive relationship of crypto. You ain't lying. Yeah, Coinbase stock is going to be up off of this news because it's cost cutting. So again, remember, stocks are forward. They try to be future present value. They try to forward price in future earnings, reports, cash flow, whatever. That's what they try to do. So them cutting that many people, it's going to make the stock go up. Crypto minded in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Red River in the house. Thanks for tuning in. Red River. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next article, or the first article. The Gemini Dingleberry twins wants to end Barry Silbert. What's his name? Silbert reign at DCG. DCG is Digital Currency Group, guys. If you don't know, I think Barry was over at Circle. Back in the day, I believe he was the CEO of Circle at some point, possibly. Could have this wrong. But as an OG in the game, guys, Circle was really like, I can't remember if Circle came about before Coinbase. I think it did, or right after, somewhere around there. But they were kind of the first Coinbase. They had, I had an account over there. You could pretty much buy with, they were one of the only fiat on ramps in the game back then. And then they kind of transitioned into, they shut down the whole exchange aspect of it and went silent for a little while. And then they popped up with the whole USDC in partnership with CoinDesk, I should say Coinbase. So Circle and Coinbase partnered up, did their stable coin thing, and boom, there you have it. So USDC really is USD Circle, not necessarily USD Coinbase. It's USD Circle's stable coin. We're going to talk about another stable coin later in the actual episode as well, so stay around. You're going to hear some crazy news about another stable coin possibly going down. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. My Crypto Space UK is in the building. Yes, we are doing it live. Thanks for tuning in, my G. So let's take a look at this one here. Out of you today. The Dingleberry twins are saying here, these misrepresentations were a sleight of hand designed to make it appear as if Genesis was solvent, they said in a letter. He went on to accuse Silbert of being motivated by greed, which resulted in failed hedge fund 3AC receiving loans from Genesis, given the low quality of the collateral posted. For all these reasons, the Dingleberry twins said there is no path forward as long as Barry remains CEO at DCG. These lenders deserve a resolution for their recovery and can only be achieved with a new management at DCG. So they're trying to just straight axe him. They're just straight trying to X. Now, the thing is, I reported on this. The Dingleberry twins, Cameron Dingleberry, gave Mr. Berry an ultimatum. Gave him an ultimatum. January 8th, homie. If you don't come up with that bread, I'm off with your head. That's what he said. Unfortunately, nothing happened. January 8th came and went. Is this what this was your threat, Mr. Dingleberry? That's all you got? Come on now. As such, the Dingleberries requested that the board remove Barry Silbert immediately and install a new CEO who can fix those issues under his or her watch. That's not much of an ultimatum there. So we'll see what happens as this unfolds. Again, I told you guys, this is one of the last shoes to drop. I think we're going to see something go on with Grayscale, possibly in conjunction with Grayscale. We got Gemini. DCG. That whole love triangle going on there is something toxic, and is going to, I think, be that last gray swan event in crypto, which will wash out the rest of the anxiousness, right? The anxiety in the space. I think at that point, not saying we make new highs or we start heading higher, at least I think at that point we start to build a base in crypto, ladies and gents. You got to watch out for this last shoe to drop, the middle journey. No, I do not think we've bottomed. We got this event to hash out. Once that happens, then I think the bottom is beginning to form. Wisdom Bar says Gemini twins are very discontent with DCG. There you go, ladies. Round of applause of Wisdom Bar. I mean, perfect execution on that. 10 out of 10 for you. Kitten said, I have a high level of discontent for the bullshit I heard from JP and friends this morning. How do you talk that long without actually saying anything? Round of applause for Kenton. Hey, man. Double speak. That's what they are professionals at. That's why they get hired. Dingleberries was bluffing. Yeah, they ain't doing nothing. Red Robles in the building. What's going on, my G? Possible accounting fraud. I want to emphasize possible for legal reasons. Yeah, I hear that. So we'll see what happens there. Just want to give you guys an update on that saga. ain't looking too good. Speaking of Barry, though, they are in trouble on another side. Okay, SEC and DOJ looks like they might be starting an investigation over internal transfers that Barry made. So I'm thinking that actually, you got to understand this, guys. Like these types of behaviors carry some real ramifications, some serious ramifications. Barry doing these, if it comes out that this is true, that he made internal transfers to subsidiary Genesis, this is illegal in the sense of, hey, he could do a little jail time. Possibly he could do a little jail time, not anything big, no SBF type situation, but he could be facing some criminal charges here. So Bloomberg reported that Barry over at DCG is facing an investigation from the SEC and the DOJ over internal transfers related to its subsidiary Genesis. The prosecutors have sent DCG requests for documents and interviews. Okay, the investigation has yet to become public. A DCG spokesman told Bloomberg that the company is unaware of any active investigations into the business activities. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and light my cigar on that one. Buddy, I don't believe you. You're not aware? Come on, man. DCG has a strong culture of integrity. I gotta speak in my PR voice. DCG has a strong culture of integrity and has always conducted its business lawfully. We have no knowledge of or reason to believe there is any Eastern District of New York investigation into DCG. Yeah, right, man. And it seems like Silbert has failed to meet Gemini's deadline. It's unclear what's going to happen next between Genesis and Gemini. There's so many G's, man. I'm getting confused. But at the end of the day, I don't believe that crap. That's horrible. Come on, you know what's going on. The Dingleberry twins better go ahead and catch Ricky in that and alley and give him the double to the back. Bloosh. That's what he should be doing. But we know they're not. They're not about that life. So nothing will happen. Gemini twins, Dingleberry twins ain't gonna do nothing. Twitter preparing. This is big news right here to me, guys. Twitter preparing to launch new quote-unquote coins feature. Now, you guys know there were rumors last year about Twitter integrating some type of crypto tipping situation, but now it's seeming like it's actually on the way. Okay, this prominent reverse engineering expert has revealed that the social media company Twitter seems to be inching closer to launching a new feature called coins. The feature will make it possible to reward users for posting certain tweets by punching Twitter's internal token with fiat money. I don't know what punching means. That's interesting. The feature will involve completing transactions through Stripe. We all know who Stripe is. And other types of transactions in various countries around the globe. Rumors about this tipping feature, as I told you guys, started in late 2022. But looks like it's not official, but allegedly, it looks like they're inching closer to this. Red River said he missed this news about Twitter. Yeah, this is big news here, guys. And it's ironic. You know what this made me think about? It made me think about how life works, right? And how really specifically how technology works, the industry, right? I don't think I've ever seen a service, a technology, or anything like that we all knew was the one. Like, it was like, oh yeah, this is going to be it. This is the next big thing. Like when Google came out, no one was like running around saying, oh man, Google's the next, this is going to be it. Like, oh, search engine of all search engines. It just kind of happened. And then after the fact, we look back, hindsight being 2020, we look back and see, yeah, Google is that deal. Like they just straight hit critical mass, world domination. They're the top dog, top G, right? Like Andrew Tate said. However, with that being said, you guys let me know if you know of anything that we collectively as a whole was like, yeah, this is it, and it ends up being that deal. I can't think of anything. I say all that to say Bitcoin probably is not going to be that deal, like the thing that ends up being what we think Bitcoin can end up being. It may not even, I don't know. It's probably not going to be Bitcoin. It's going to be some other coin that will come out of the woodworks and surprise us. It always happens that way, guys. I'm telling you. Will Bitcoin go away? I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying that is that's something to think about. It's food for thought. Red River said, I was an 18-year-old senior in high school when my computer nerd friend told me about Google IPO. Yeah. I bet someone thought the wheel was a fad when that got invented. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. But no, like we don't know. Most likely we don't know which is that deal, which is the big game changer. Like Bitcoin, it was definitely the game changer as far as introducing the concept of trustless transactions on the internet. But it probably won't be that one. I'm just saying, because we all think it's going to be that one, is what I'm saying. The SEC is very discontent with DCG. Yeah, they are, my G, for real. That is that's an understatement, most likely. They're going to get their ass, I'm telling you. So yeah, look out for that. And so I said all that to say, sorry, lost my train of thought there. I said all that to say about Twitter. Like, no one ever thought Twitter would be this forum where pretty much free speech can reign, a town hall, a town square where people can speak. It's becoming that. We're no one thought that, and this could be a possibility. Like literally, Twitter could be that blockchain, the Web3 platform that takes over. That's like the next. That's the biggest thing in Web3. Just saying, it's typically not what you think. Things are really evolving over at Twitter. Them introducing this coin situation where you can tip is revolutionary if they and when they implement it fully. Now, I don't know if you guys are hip to basic attention token. That was integrated where you can tip through BAT on Twitter years ago, but never really took off. Never really took off. Let Twitter reign, Crypto City says. Yes, sir. I would appreciate that. You only really know in retrospect when something has definitely de facto. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. 2 kings, 3 queens. You sure Nostar isn't the next Twitter? No, I don't even know about that one, bro. Remember Axe Jeeves, exactly. We all thought Axe Jeeves. What about Alta Vista? Well, you couldn't tell me, like, everyone was using Alta Vista. That was, like, how can anything be better than Alta Vista? How can anything be better than Axe Jeeves? Twitter is all fake, Will45 says. Shout out to Will45, YouTube Premium member as well. XRP, that's hilarious. Negative. That's a good one, Middle Journey. That's a good one. So, hey, we'll see what happens with Twitter and its evolution as it evolves, I should say. We're seeing it in real time. I think it's taking steps in the right direction. Daily Coin, Mastercard picks. Oh, my God. Round of applause for Polygon, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Another win for, listen, these guys, I mean, Super Saiyan. Like, they are powering up like Jordan, Game 5, Game, whatever. They're just doing it, man. I'm sorry. They're getting wins after wins after wins. Mastercard picks Polygon / MATIC for NFT-based artist Accelerator program. Another win under the belt for Polygon, ladies and gents. And again, you guys know we started actively trading with the algo MATIC was it last week? Yeah, last week I started that. So you guys are enjoying that, I'm sure. We're making nice trades with MATIC. But this is good news, man. Another one under the belt. Look at this. Look at these top tier brands. Whoever Polygon's biz dev team is, department is, they are cracking it. Round of applause for them. Round of applause to them. They are doing their thing. Look at the deals they've bagged. Nike, Starbucks, Meta, Coca-Cola, Disney, Amazon, Red Robin, Robinhood, Benz, Reddit, eBay, Stripe, Prada, NFL, Liverpool FC, Dolce Gabbana, Bentley, Adobe, DraftKings. Come on, man. Doing their thing. Just saying. Let's add Mastercard to that list, ladies and gents. Let's add Mastercard to that list. So kudos to them. Again, we know, I talked about this many times, Polygon MATIC has a lot of room to grow. But you want to look at this point, it's, I wouldn't say long in the tooth. On the next bull run, it will make another leg up for sure. That's probably your safest bet. But look at other layer 2s or layer 2s that are similarly aligning with what and how Polygon is growing. Optimism is another one you should be looking at. I told you guys, definitely check out that. Art says, Vandalay says, I had to let Jeeves go because he swiped a cigar, but I still have him a good reference. Art, are you using Chat GPT right now? Like, what's going on, bro? Yeah, the GOAT. The GOAT. Twitter plus Doge would be crazy. A1 would be crazy. But I don't think it's going to be just Doge. They're actually going to have their own coin, which actually takes it to another level. I'm just interested to see how they integrate that. If it will be a closed system. I'm assuming it's going to be a closed system. What I mean by closed system, like you'll be able to buy Twitter coins through Stripe, you know, using your credit card, debit card, and then you can maybe use those to give to other people, and then people can collect those and maybe sell them, but only back to Twitter. I can't see it being an open, like that coin being able to be sent to an exchange, right? That, to me, regulatory, like from a regulatory standpoint, that looks like too many hurdles at this point. They'll probably need more guidance from the all these regulators. Wisdom Bar said, might have to put bags into MATIC for long term. I wouldn't. See, that's the thing, Wisdom Bars. I wouldn't. I don't think it's a long term play. I just can't see it being a long term play if Ethereum gets its act together, which ultimately that's what they're supposed to do, right? Layer 1 should be usable to the point where a lot of people can use it. As fast, it's cheap. That's the whole point of migrating to proof of stake and then upgrading from there. So it's crazy that they're seeing so much traction. I'm wondering what their end game is, MATIC that is. I don't know, man. That's a good one. Red Robin makes a good burger. I hear you, Crypto Billy. Shout out to Crypto Billy, one of my Bloodlytics gang members. Wisdom Bar said it's right up there with VeChain and MMA stuff to an extent. I hear you. Art, are you an architect? That's hilarious. What was the name of Facebook's coin? Facebook's coin was called doesn't matter because I predicted it wouldn't launch. Libra. Yeah, I knew that was a failure out the gizate because they were trying to, you got to understand, Facebook has 2 billion, we know most of them are fake, but, or inactive users, 2 billion users. You think any country, especially the US, is going to let you just integrate a new cryptocurrency and offer it to 2 billion people? Not going to happen, my friend. Not going to happen. And then they tried to pivot and say, okay, well, the Libra coin is going to be a basket of 4 or 5 stable fiat currencies. Nah. The only way it would have worked as if Libra was literally a stable coin backed by the USD. That's the only way it would have worked. So it is what it is. Ken said, wait, am I the only one still holding out hope that Bing will overtake Google? No, you're not, my G. That is definitely something to think about, especially with the news. And thank you to Red River for highlighting this. And someone else did yesterday as well. I didn't even know this, but Microsoft is looking at a $10 billion bid for OpenAI. Now, this is not to buy them, I don't think, outright, but maybe a portion of it. OpenAI right now has a valuation of $24 billion, I think. That happened literally overnight. Crazy. Crazy, man. Three kings, two kings, three queens. Search hashtag NOSTR the next time you're tweeting blood. Okay, will do, my G. Will do. Will do. Google user, what's good, my dog? My guy. Omar, they got told to pipe down. Yeah, for sure. Elon should integrate Monero so we can watch the government go into meltdown. Or Elon get his head blown off JFK style. Last round, OpenAI was valued at 14 billion. Upcoming round, 29 billion. Yep, 29 billion dollar market cap for sure. Especially after Microsoft is talking about throwing 10 billion at it. I don't know at what percentage, how many shares in the private market, secondary market, but yeah, I heard Microsoft wants to block Google getting in on investing in Chat GPT. Yeah, I see antitrust laws really with Google trying to acquire that. That would not be, that's not going to happen. I don't think. I really don't. But there we go, guys. I mean, Polygon MATIC doing it again. Jordan come back wearing the 4-5. Not to play games with you, but to aim at you. Next article, Daily Coin. Another one? DJ Khaled, another one? Or another one like another one bites the dust? I think it's another one bites the dust here, ladies and gentlemen. Wire imposes up to 90% withdrawal limit as shutdown rumors intensify. Now, we already know it's a done data. It's a done data, ladies and gents. It's a done data. You can't come back from this type of stuff. All right. Crypto payment platform Wire has imposed an up to 90% withdrawal limit on its users. And it's interesting because I've covered Wire on this channel maybe not even a week ago, and they were saying like they're gonna have to shut down or regroup and all that. If you're a user of Wire and you heard that was happening, you saw that come across the news wires, and you didn't take any action, shame on you. I mean, like, what are you doing? What are you doing here, ladies and gents? So it was fully telegraphed. This is not, shouldn't be a shock to anybody. Their deal with, I forgot who, there was a company that was looking to acquire them. That deal fell through. Bolt is the company that was looking to acquire Wire. That deal fell through, I think, because of FTX situation. One of the companies, or maybe both, had funds over there or whatever, were affected directly from FTX. So the deal got canceled. Okay, Bolt reneged on the deal, and Wire said they were pretty much done. We'll have to wind down, etc., etc. The company said this move is quote unquote in the best interest of our community. The firm is exploring strategic options to better quote unquote navigate the current market environment. There ain't nothing for you to do other than file for bankruptcy, homie. It's done. It's done. Okay? Just drive off the hill. All right? It's over. It's over, Rover. Leaked internal letter to employees suggests that the company plans to shut down its operations in the coming weeks. So, again, this information was leaked. This internal letter was leaked, guys, like last week. Why anyone still have funds over there, I have no clue. So I don't even feel bad for you. Don't feel bad for you. But just wanted to let you guys know what's going on over at Wire. Pretty much driving off a cliff. Next one out of Daily Coins. Well, exclusive. Justin Sun's Tron, the next FTX. Is it? No, I don't think so. Is there USDD, the next FTT? Or Terra Luna USD, what was USD, whatever? Probably. That is the next. USDD backdoors raise concerns. So it's a lot going on here with Justin Sun as of late. You guys know Hawaii did a massive layoffs. I reported on this last week. Okay. But really what is to be reported on and watched is the USDD. Now I would tell you guys at this point, you should not hold any USDD. Like, same example as Wire. Like, you see the writing on the wall. Why would you still have any USDD? It makes no sense to me. So if you still have USDD, you're not paying attention, shame on you when this stuff hits the fan, because I think it will. And here are the misreported. How you like that word? That's a $10 word. Misreported reserves. They have a list here of things that are seriously of concern. All right. Tron's DAO reserve claims to hold more than 200% collateral, including $725 million in one wallet. The relevant wallet address actually only holds 448 million, putting the actual USD at collateralization of closer to 171%. About half of the USD reserves are in Tron's own TRX token. See, this is when you see that, that's a problem. Historically, using one's token as collateral typically does not protect investors. We saw that with Terra Luna. We saw it with FTX. It goes on to say most of these reserves are in a burn wallet. That does not actually burn any tokens. Interesting. The wallet also allows unidentified parties to withdraw. Oh my God. What is going on here, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just like wrecked. Wojo, where you at? Goes on to say here, most of these Tron's DAO reserves also claims that they hold significant reserves in USDC and USDT stablecoins. However, its wallet address shows that it lent all its stablecoins to Tron's own lending platform, Just Lend. Boy, if this isn't any sign that Justin Sun is a narcissist, I don't know what is. Everything is named after him. Just Lend, Just Coin, USD. Remember he had a USDJ, I think, or something. I mean, the guy is pretty narcissistic if you ask me. So there are a number of issues. This leaves USDD with just 14,440.6 Bitcoin. Bitcoin holdings cover just a third of all the USDD supply. So we're looking at a Wojak situation right now, straight up wreck if you're still dealing with the USDD. Now, I don't actually have a problem with Tron, TRX. I don't have really a problem with that. It seems to be holding up, or has in the past, held up pretty well. I'm not really, I don't have any concern with that token, but the USDD is definitely UST. It's to not be trusted. That's what it is. Just in. Just Lend, just us. Man, discontent with the amount of likes I'm seeing. There you go. Thank you. Good one there. 68 people in the building. We got to get that number up, ladies and gentlemen. We should have at least 68 people hitting that thumbs up right now. Jump on that stage, ladies and gentlemen. Give a brother some play. Can we please get some play today? Yes, that was funny. That was hilarious. Good one there, S. Doyle. Very good one. So the next article leaves us with Coinbase. So we're going to look at Coinbase. Proves strategy to works on axing 1,000 employees. 1,000 employees is a lot of people, especially in tech, guys. Can you imagine the GDP that brings in, the economic activity that 1,000 blockchain tech industry based jobs creates, what kind of economic activity that creates, I'm sure that has to be, on average, those jobs got to be 100K. Even if you say 90K, that's still pretty high, and that's a lot of damage there. 1,000 employees, guys. So as someone stated earlier, we did see Coinbase stock jump on this info, and that's normal, as that means that they will have a lower overhead and potentially a lower bottom line or higher bottom line or top line growth after doing this. So that would be good on paper. Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, said, "I've made the difficult decision to reduce our operating expenses by about 25% quarter to quarter, which includes letting go of about 950 people. All impacted team members will be informed today." Ouch. Feel sorry for those individuals, especially, you had a lot of people leave other industries in the bull market, right? I've heard these stories, like people literally jumping ship from other industries, like, blockchain is the future. We're going to the moon. I ain't never looking back. And to see this happen, man, it's just unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. So those jobs won't be replaced in the future either, because ChatGPT will be there to guide you. Let's see who we got here. Google user said Justin Sun is literally the same SBF. Nah, close, but I wouldn't call him SBF. That Tron icon seems to have big volume, something to do with gaming, I think. Okay, got you. Why do these projects over collateralize with volatile assets? Should be a smaller percentage of your reserves. Things people do during a bull market run. No back plans. Bear market exposed that. Exactly, Kurt. Most definitely. This is why we need bear markets, because it gets the markets, it gets the industry back into an equilibrium. We were out of whack. People were, I saw so many people run around acting like they were geniuses, and they really weren't. Art says, "This is the winter of my discontent." Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not too discontent with this winter. At least here in Michigan, we haven't got much snow. It's been gloomy for sure, but I don't like the snow. So no snow, I'm good. Remember Justin Sun winning a meal out with some big player in finance, and the dinner was called off? Yeah, that big player was Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, my G. Big PR stunt. I think he ended up doing it, didn't he? I think he did, guys. Let me know in the comments below. I think he ended up doing the dinner with Mr. Warren Buffett. Don't know. Nothing really transpired from it, but clearly it was a ploy for him to just stay in the media. Justin Sun needs to continually be in the media by any means necessary. I wouldn't even be surprised if he faked his collapse of the USDD just to stay in the media's eye. Out of Protos as well. First crypto insider trading case ends with 10-month sentence. Speaking of Coinbase, I wanted to give you guys an update on this situation. I don't know if you guys remember what was going on with Coinbase and the first insider trading situation in crypto that we finally got a verdict on, or actually went to trial for. I don't know if he went to trial. He just confessed and pled out. But I'm surprised that this guy only got 10 months, guys. That's not a lot of time. I thought he would get more than that. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought he would get more than that. So if you guys don't know about Nikhil Wahi, he essentially was making trades using confidential information passed to him by his brother. Oh, so, okay. So this is the brother of Ishan. So Ishan, I think, is still playing poker. Okay. Oh, so Ishan has pled not guilty, right? So he's playing hardball. but his brother pled to 10 months. Understandable now. Now I understand. Okay. I misread the article. So the brother pled out. I did hear that he pled. He was going to do a plea deal, but now we're getting how much time he's getting, which is 10 months. He's being sentenced to 10 months, which is appropriate, I think, for snitching, and spilling all the beans on your brother. He was extradited, or whatever you call that. He can't come back. Can't come back to the U.S. Sent back home. I think he was from the UK or either India. Not sure. I know they were of Indian descent, but I'm not sure if they lived there. Now, the brother, the main guy who actually worked at Coinbase, has not been sentenced and is doing something real stupid. He's doing some SBF type stuff like come on, bro. Plead out. Okay. Take the hit. You're going to do like 2 or 3 years and be done with it. The fact that he's pleading not guilty is not a good look, in my opinion. But we'll see how that pans out. I'll definitely pin this article or this topic and double back on it when I hear new news about Mr. Ishan, the guy that actually worked for Coinbase. Next one and final article for today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got out of Cointelegraph. Sanctions couldn't pull the plug on Tornado Cash, says Chain Analysis. So Chain Analysis, of course, is the company, Chain Analysis, I should say, is the company that is in bed with the government. Government has hired them on several contracts to do various projects with these agencies. And Chain Analysis is the company that they have their own proprietary algorithms and software to do analysis on blockchains, to figure out where coins are coming from and going, to place identities on these coins without actually having the information directly in front of their face, right? So they kind of connect the dots between various blockchains and using AI to figure out who owns what. Now, they came out with a report. This was on yesterday. They said the first section preview of our 2023 crypto crime report is here, and it's all about sanctions. So I say in this thread, they look at how the U.S. crypto-related sanctions strategy has evolved over time and 3 of the OFAC's biggest crypto service designations to date. So OFAC is the company, or not company, but branch of government, department, if you want to call it, who made that very, very Orwellian, dystopian, whatever damn word you want to use, 1984ian move to pretty much put a damn piece of code on the sanctions list, ladies and gentlemen. How have we gotten to this point? I don't understand. I really don't understand. And it should not be legal. It really should not be legal. But it happened, and it is what it is. Okay. Now, the article just talks about, them doing that and everything, and pretty much dropped the activity on Tornado Cash, which was a mixer. And by the way, the only mixer that has been placed on this sanction list, which should lend you to believe that the other ones are traceable. I mean, literally, you have to think that that's the case. Like, what other reason would there be for the other mixers, CoinJoins and whatnot, not be on the list and only Tornado Cash? I think because Tornado Cash actually did it the best way, and they have possibly the capabilities of knowing what's going on from other CoinJoin mixer services. That's just my, I'm just coming to my own conclusions on that. Doesn't mean anything. But OFAC came down hard on Tornado Cash in August due to concerns that individuals and groups had allegedly used the mixer to launder billions worth of crypto since 2019, including 455 million stolen by North Korean affiliated group Lazarus Group. All right. The agency went on in November to amend those sanctions. by quote unquote enabling malicious cyber activities which ultimately support the North Korean weapons of mass destruction program. Yeah, that's what they always say. Okay, so they go on to say in their latest report, guys, that since the sanctions listing of Tornado Cash, activity has dropped off pretty drastically, dropping off a 68%, which is pretty big. It is, but it's not enough. I would have expected it to be like maybe 80, 90%. Nope. 68%. And that doesn't mean 68% and it's going to stay there. We're going to look at this link here from Dune Analytics here in a second that kind of goes through the breakdown of Tornado Cash. But as you guys can see here, inflows to sanctioned entities 60 days before and after designation. So we got Hydra, Garantex, and Tornado Cash. So Hydra Marketplace, as you guys will see here, is really how Tornado Cash should have looked. It should have been a big drop and deadline, flat line. Should see nothing after that. The reason why Hydra, you see it look this way is because, guys, Hydra was essentially a centralized operation cloaked as something decentralized. They had servers, they, blase split, right? Tornado Cash, on the other hand, and Garantex still living long and strong. Even though there was a drop, I don't think this is a long tail. I think you're going to see a pickup of this over time. And we're going to look at Dune Analytics here in a second. But it says here that this week a separate report from blockchain security firm Slow Miss also gave some indications about the type of money that flowed through Tornado Cash in 2022. They went through their whole situation and breakdown analytics of all of that. But what's interesting here, if we take a look at Dune Analytics and look at Tornado Cash, you will still see, I'm going to zoom down here to, this is the one I want to look at here, ETH in pool, Tornado Cash, ETH in pool. You saw the drop off, right? The ban happened, but look at the trajectory. If I could switch this to a line chart, it would be more pronounced. You will see that we're starting to trail back upwards. They can't stop it, ladies and gents. And the reason why they can't stop Tornado Cash is because, yes, they shut down the front end website, the domain name, but guess what? That contract is still out there on the blockchain in perpetuity. You can't take it down as long as people can ping it, which they will. They can always ping that and interact with that smart contract. As long as it's there, which it will be there forever, people can mix their coins if they know what they're doing. I'm not going to go through all of that on this channel. Maybe that's something I'll do on Rumble. So tune in over there. Blood, who do you think is Satoshi? Do you think it's a person, a team of people, or the CIA? Nope, don't think it's the CIA. I've gone through this a number of times. Google user, probably missed those videos. I did a video back in 2019, not 19, 18, on the person I think was, part of the group Satoshi Nakamoto. I think one of the main people was Paul Leroux. I'll type it in the chat room here. Paul Leroux. I hope I'm spelling that correctly. Google him, bro. Check that guy out. And that is, to me, definitely one of the Satoshi Nakamotos. It was a group. To answer your question, I think it was a group. It's a group of people. It wasn't just one person. Imagine the discontent with those guys trying to stop Pandora's box. Good one, Omnibone. Good one. Now sanction fiat mixer, Hurricane Cash. I never heard of that one. CIA or maybe another 3-letter agency, in my opinion. No, I don't think. Maybe one or more of the individuals worked for the CIA at some point, but I don't think CIA had direct influence on that. Code is new law. Yeah, we're getting there. We're not there yet, but it will get there. Omnibone said, ban all the crypto they want, but code is code. Hashtag their discontent face. There you go. Love it. Round of applause for Omnibone. Mark Smith. 48 to 51% of Ethereum blocks are OFAC compliant, i.e. won't process transactions. Very true. It can be all the way up to 99%. All we need is a percentage. All we need is some percentage of nodes to not be OFAC compliant, and your transaction gets through. It may take forever, but it will get through. That is a problem with Ethereum. I understand. The great thing is no one can stop someone from setting up a node. So we can fight back over time and add more non-OFAC compliant nodes to the network and increase or decrease the latency of those transactions if those coins are being blocked by the OFAC compliant nodes. So that's the great thing about it, Mark. Yes, you're right, and that is an issue. We talked about that on Wevolution podcast that I'm a part of every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitter. We do a Twitter space there. We talked about that, and I agree. That is a concern, but it doesn't, thank God, stop us. S. Doyle said, am I foolish in believing EOS is going to make a huge comeback? EOS Q1 of this year, trust EVM, mainnet, aggregable. Oh, that's a good one. Signatures, SDKs, Leap 4.0, smart contract libraries. Yeah, I understand, bro. Listen, if you're not a technical person, you may miss the genius of EOS and EOS IO blockchains. It is delegated proof of stake, so that's DPoS, a different twist on proof of stake, which actually makes it less centralized. Go check out how delegated proof of stake works, guys. Go check that out, DPoS. Check that out. Yes, sir, Red River. Discontent is the word of the day. DPoS. Go look up DPoS and do a compare and contrast to proof of stake and proof of work, and you'll see pretty dope consensus model. Republicans in the House of Representatives will vote on a bill that would abolish the Internal Revenue Service, eliminate the national tax income, and replace it with a national consumption tax. See, this is why your boy Crypto Blood doesn't wear red because he's a blood. He wears red because he's a Republican. I'm just playing. But I do, yo. And look, there's no of the two that we have to pick from. I'm sorry, man. At least they try. They try. They're corrupt too. The right is corrupt. They have their corrupt, what do you call it? Military industrial complex. We all know that. But I'm just saying, man, seeing stuff like that, the Democrats would never do something like that. I'm surprised the Republicans are trying to put something like that together. But hey, less surprised. You guys know my discontent for the Democrats. Algorand also uses DPoS. Yes, they do. This content is pretty good content. Julio, good one. You guys are crazy, man. Red River, until they control Congress, and then they won't do it. Right. Give this content a like, then. DPoS since day one and can do 6K TPS. Exactly, S. Doyle. This is the thing that people just literally don't realize. Like, I think it's literally like some type of psychosis going on within even blockchain. Like, I personally started to believe MK Ultra, mind control operations and all that stuff. I've heard of it for years, but I did not believe it until I saw it happen during CV19. Those 2 years, I saw on a mass scale people say, do, and express things that logically just, I'm like, it's got to be something going on here. It's got to be something going on here where people on a mass level are being manipulated mentally. But yeah, I'm with you, bro. Deposits that deal. It does 6K, 6,000 transactions per second right now. Not hoping to, not a Cardano, not a Solana / aka Windows 95, not any of these. It does it today. Now, of course, it has its issues as far as, you know, interfaces and stuff, but hey, man, it really is a very good blockchain protocol, and I wish more people knew about it. But that's pretty much it, ladies and gents. I appreciate the attention that you guys have given me today. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. All right. Click that bell to receive more videos like this. From yours truly, Crypto Blood. That's my 2 Satoshis. I'm out of here. Holla!
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.